right now we're getting it on the screen, and we have we just spoke about them. lovr, chima, and Teto Territory.
Okay, hold on.
I wonder what fun facts they have to Teto Territory.
Yeah, let's see. Did they put one? Where are they?
It's gonna be interesting.
They should have put these in like alphabetical order. But you know what? 2014.
Nope, we're gonna find it. We're gonna find it. I'm really excited. I think like if I don't want to get it wrong, but I feel like there is like some recurring members that are going to be like that we usually see in the same lands. We also see Power doing some work. Oh, everybody say thank you, Power. Always contributing to the land. We love you. We love you. We
thank
love
your TOs. They do so much, and they do it for free. Like
that's the crazy part.
Yeah, right. Like they could not do it, but they choose to. Am I crazy? I have not seen it.
We're gonna find it. We're gonna find it. We're gonna find it. But matter of fact, if you mind passing me the map list, I could talk about some of the maps.
Talk about the groups maps that we're gonna go again. This is a best of 3, not playoff. Best of 3.
And speaking of the first round, we're going to have, again, like I said before, Splat Zone's Bluefin, this staple of Big Dapple. So a lot of long-range stuff is going to be, like, very, very strong on that map. A lot of pens, a lot of rapids.
No
even
facts.
maybe some heavy, that sucks. Even some, like, heavy Splatlings. It's pretty interesting to like see what could be there. I'm really excited to see like any options. You want to talk about TC Inkblot, the staple of Splatoon?
Yeah, literally a Splatoon staple. You can't. You ask any competitive player what's a map they love or the Spy's playing on, they will probably tell you it's TC Inkblot. It is a staple in the Splatoon competitive scene. You see in practically any level of competitive play, whether it be low level, mid level, high level, top level. It's everywhere. It's very hard to find a team that is unfamiliar with it. It's one of those kind of, if it ever gets to counter picks, it's usually picked and both teams have a good opportunity to pick it. Obviously, you have your tower who's going to try to rush through mid for that first checkpoint. Once you clear that, the last 2 checkpoints are bleeding onto the enemy plat section. So it's going to be pretty strong of a map, and it's really just going to come down to who wants that win more.
Yeah. And even I think a lot of people are a little bit like, towards is Rainmaker Barnacle and Dime.
Yeah.
Now, I feel like this map is very unique because of the fact that like when it starts off, mid is incredibly spacious.
Yes.
But the moment anybody picks up the rain, the map becomes incredibly small, very, very small. Like the moment you get first check, it's almost similar to like, I would say like Brine Water, if anybody played it, where it's like the check is right there. You're instantly getting the check. It is a little bit harder because there is like more defensive spots. There's a snipe, there's the top left as you're pushing. You do have to get through a lot more stuff. But the moment you get your check, the enemy team really, really has to struggle with that. Like you're immediately in a corridor. So when it comes to pushing, you can get quick points. But when you're defending, you really have to be on your toes. You cannot wipe. I don't know if anybody's seen maps, similar maps to like Mako Clan Blitz, where you wipe, that's it. Barnacle is one of those maps. You wipe, you're immediately going to see like a whole bunch of points going down the drain.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's funny because that you mentioned that, because a lot of teams I feel like play super defensive and super careful, especially like when they get a really strong lead in the beginning of the game. Maybe they push down to like, I don't know, 20, 30, right?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a winnable lead. But then they're spending 3 minutes of just trying to stall it, hold. And then there's the wipeout, right? They accidentally took too long instead of actually playing more of that aggressive gameplay. They play too safe, and then they lose the lead because of that situation of getting left on a map like Barnacle and them. That's very short, very small, and where very quickly you could just lose it just like that.
Yeah, I would say like a lot of Rainmaker maps on the map list come down to the fact of like who KOs first. Yeah, it really comes down to like who KOs first. And like if you KO like in like first check, boom. But like even if you get to 1, you're kind of like in an antsy state, like uh-oh. And who makes the first mistake?
Yeah, so we got the good thumbs up from production. We're going to be going into our first game. Let's get hyped here. Big Dapple, a first game of the day going underway.
Your friend basically getting started up. I see that Eevee. I see that Teto, I think. Like, I'm really excited to see, like, those 2 characters, Eevee, Teto. I see you, team, Teto Territory. They're rooting for you. They hype for you. And we just heard the ding. Everybody get hyped. I want to hear y'all get hyped. First matchup, Big Dapple. Let's get to it. And already we're seeing Dynamo, Gluga, Stamper. Like, really interesting picks. And we also see, double Splatana. Let's get into it.
All right. Yeah, that's going to be very interesting to see. I wonder how it's going to go off for them. We do see, of course, the brief slider coming out from the DCG Gamer, so it's going to be a lot of maybe potential zone cheats happening unless the other team can be able to punish it out right away. Some great fights going off in mid. Down goes the Decapitor, down goes the Wiper, there goes your front aggression, and right away it's going to be I Love Chima quickly taking that spot, but the zone's not capped yet.
Yeah, Jay already taking that top right, getting set up. You see 3 swords on the map. Jay taking this fight with the Z-Cap. Z-Cap gets 1 pick on the top right. Both teams are kind of like struggling to like get themselves settled. We see the zone finally get capped after they finally get that wipe. Right now, Cooler's up on the side of Chimia. This sword going in for a play. We see Crack get 1. Can Crack get 2 with the Zipcaster? Zips away to get some speed. Ooh, almost fell off. Oh, holy save by Craft. Right now, both teams just holding. We see 2 of the swords trying to flake, trying to get to this first play. We see Hammer go out and ooh, 2 trade out.
Yeah, Treyarch's going in strong. You see both Gamer and Evergreen coming in down from the side. There's a reach to take half of that zone. Trying to get this pick on this one player behind the stack. They're going to jump out. They're just going to try to shark there. Right now, it seems like they do jump out. So now it will be Teto Territory taking control, trying to build up those specials again for a very strong defense. And down goes the Glugas to a bomb.
And strikes come out. We have a bubble online by Evergreen. Bubble comes out. Right now, 1 goes down on Teto Territory. Evergreen trying to like really salvage this play. Both of the players on Chimera are kind of cluttered together. Evergreen still behind. We see a bunch of specials going out. Cooler comes out. Evergreen trying to find a play, but no, gets shut down by the team. Right now, Cooler being popped by Teto, and we see Chima trying to really set up on the side of the map. Finally, Chima still holding the lead, but with a very low penalty, they could get a whole bunch of points on the floor. A bunch of specials coming in by Chima. Let's see what ends up happening.
Absolutely. We saw that Zipcaster coming on out, and there are the strikes to continue this going forward. They're very close to Booyabao, and they will pop that top and forward defense, see what players they can try to get with it. Unfortunately, you're going to have one of the players from Teto going on in and capping that zone, as Evergreen also came in from a flank, and they secured a bubble on there to get that cap back. Penalty also for them. Counting down very smoothly here. A couple bombs being thrown out by Chima, seeing if they can find a way back in. But with not a lot of specials to their name just yet, it'll be a little tricky to get back in and hopefully swap that zone over.
Yeah, Teto being really tricky with these double swords, having a low penalty, finally getting points on the board, possibly getting lead here. We see the Wiper kind of walking the bottom right, a bunch of the swords pumping. We see strikes go out. Ooh! 3 go down to the strikes. It's only the Dread, and they end up going down. Huge cleanup by Chima, very beautiful. And they're back right into it. You see Crack with the Zipcaster trying to find a pick at the moment. A whole bunch of, whole team looking at them, whole cluttered. Huge zip, 2 go down on Teto. And oh, huge reslider. It's going really crazy and clean wipe up, just back and forth, back and forth, back and forth explosions.
Yeah, you know, I really want to give a huge shout out to Chima. They're using the Zipcaster right as soon as they got that wipe out, because their team was cooler up. Using that Zipcaster allowed for them to get those players down and not have any resources available. Now, unfortunately, they did get wiped out, so now we are going to see Teto in strong contest up the zone. Strikes coming out to try to help cap as they do go 2 players, 3 players down on Teto. Just that be alive. They have to try to jump out and live, and that they will, as I'm sure they're very close to Cooler. The zone goes back to Chima and on for another offensive part of the game.
A lot of back and forth and bloodshed. Chima really having the lead here. Curse holding this elevator at the moment, just AoEing it as much as possible. We do see a Zipcaster again getting set up. Curse holding it down. We see the Zip. 2 people watching it, really distracting. Oh my god, being a mosquito in the base. Making sure like they do not pay attention to zone, they're paying attention to the Zipcaster. We see the Gluga go for an aggressive play and get shut down by that Wiper. Right now we have a Reef online with only 26 left on Chima. Only anything could happen. 2 go down on Teto. Only anything could happen at this moment. Bubble and Reef are online. Ooh, huge play by Jay. With a strike go off zone, can they keep it? Can they keep it? 2 go down. Can Jay find his last pick? Right now still holding the zone, and just like that, they keep the game.
Wow, very nice first game from both teams. The crowd's already loving it. There's the fist bump for a very well executed first game of the day. I'm sure they're feeling good about that. Of course, a lot of players having those first game jitters too. Now, great way to start off your day. Can you keep the ball rolling? Again, best of 3. 1 more to win, and they're looking at a great first round success.
Yeah.
Oh, we're back. We're back. We are so back.
Oh, Starmie! Oh, too good.
Starmie is terrifying.
Yeah. Basically getting set up on our own monitor so we can see what's happening. Just taking a bit.
Yeah.
You know, this is the funnest thing about a big Dapple. It usually takes its time.
Yeah.
Like, especially when it's like a new like location.
I was gonna say things like this can, you know, you can't predict, or yeah, you can't prepare for the unpredictable. Accidents happen, things will happen. But it's all about how we're able to bounce back from it. And a new venue with, I'm sure, a lot more usage potentially on what we're doing. It could be.
Is that Biggie Cheese?
Is that Biggie Cheese?
I think it's Biggie Cheese.
I don't know what that is.
Is that 3DS?
Is that
oh, it's a phone.
It is a phone. If it was 3DS, that'd be pretty cool.
Oh, the player's getting set up. I would get warm as I would try my best to like get warm as possible on those controllers. Like At least you got as much time as possible to do your aim drills.
Yeah, I would say warm. We're seeing.
Is that a fox? Oh, I'm squinting. Oh, I'm squinting. I can't see it.
At least the players are having a good time.
Oh, there's a Pikachu in the back. Oh, right behind Kraft, I think that is. Yep. Ooh. Real interesting. Real interesting.
Production's just making sure that we'll be able to see you see the stream that you guys see.
Is that a
we can.
tentacle? I don't know Pokemon names. Oh, he got the brim. Oh, he got the brim.
Like
oh, he a New Yorker. He a New Yorker. Ooh, too good. Oh, the bat is still in the back, still shaking around.
Very nice.
Oh, Callie. Oh, Shiver. Oh, is that Callie? I think that Marina. Oh, I'm a fraud. I'm a fraud.
Oh, how could you call yourself a Splatoon
Who
fan?
is that? I know.
Whoa, Grimace!
Oh, Grimace.
Yo,
oh,
why
Grimace.
he busting a move though?
Oh,
yeah,
we see them down there.
Yeah.
We're finally back.
We're back.
All right.
We're doing it live.
As we're gonna repeat again, TC Ink Block.
Yes.
Splatoon staple.
But yeah, to continue your thought earlier about the kind of weapon adjustments they're making for the other team, I think the other major one that we're seeing is going, like I said, I was trying to say before, is against that Dynamo, right? Because once it was really in a good position, it was really hard to get close enough. So Zuka on that Wiper, if they do stick, that will be a really good opportunity for them to take care of that, especially if they're just trying to kind of be around their cooler. That we saw them do once or twice in that last map, but we heard the bells. The game's loading on in. Let's see what these weapons are going to be locked in for.
And here we are. I would say the same comp being from Chima, and I think we might see some comp changes. Yes, we're sticking with the double Splatana, but we are seeing Crab Dread and Zuka Wiper. So I'm really excited. A bunch of QR on both sides, so it's going to be really blood battle when it comes to the middle. Both teams opening up, both on stack, both Wipers on a stack right here. We see the Sasha go down, one goes down, always a bloodshed happening. Dynamo really getting set up, goes down to a bomb. Ooh, that gotta hurt. They're sitting on the right side. We see the shark happening. Dynamo trying to get set up. Curse just really sloshing and doing their best. And still a lot of bloodshed. And we see 2 down on Teto.
Oh!
3 down Teto. Oh, holy Dynamo play. And finally, we're getting the tower push.
What a great play by Chima, just going on in. And look at it, they're already in their squad. Jay is relentless along with Kraft going on in. This is a snowball if I've ever seen one. First check is cleared on out. They're trying to camp the jump. Oh my.
You're so skinny.
Whoa.
Oh, Kraft, you're really skinny. Your waist is so small. Kraft still going on, getting that play. Jay's still in the back, getting some AoE. We finally see 2 down on Chima. All the teams on Teto finally pushing back. We finally see, but so far, the Gluga and Dynamo are still holding the back. Right now, Teto is really struggling to get out. They have to get their specials. They have to get whatever they need to get set up. Right now, Booyah and Cooler being set up. They finally have the tools to still stabilize on Chima. We see the decaps coming out. Gluga basically dodging behind the decaps. Still gets the pick. And right now, it seems like still a back and forth bloodshed. Nobody leaving their backs at the moment.
Yeah, no, really great positioning right now from the side of Chima. Just making sure they still stay strong. There's a Crabtree trying to fight the Zipcaster along. Will it go through? No, it won't. Down goes the Crab. Zipcaster staying on strong. They're trying to push past that checkpoint. Only a couple more ticks to go, and it will be theirs. We do see one of those players on the side trying to pull some attention away, but Chima's doing an excellent job of just pushing his tower forward. There's not much Sappy can do with that pen, and the Dread is kind of caught off from that spawn location, just being kind of spawn camped a little bit right here.
Yeah, despite how much Chima was fighting for their life, they're still pushing the tower. You see a Cooler up by the Dynamo. Still so much bloodshed, and Chima is still holding it together at the moment. You see a bunch of specials go up. We have Booyah. Soon Zipcaster be happening, and we might be seeing the KO soon. And right there, we see a 2-0 by Chima.
What a very nice 2-0. That was a relentless game from Chima. What this consistency was key for them that game, and they played excellently. I mean, from the get-go, the second they got to that first check, you have Kraft and Jay in their spawn. Like, that was incredible.
Yeah, no slowdown, like keeping up the pressure, full on pressure. Like, it was really scary too, because I feel like Kraft's zips are like relentless.
Yeah.
And we kind of saw like what we were talking about with the zips being like really strong. Like, I felt like as Kraft was zipping, it was kind of like one of those situations where it's like, usually you'll be able to ignore it's just mosquito, but like I was saying it was mosquito. No, that's a hummingbird. That's a flying, like, that's a pterodactyl at that point. Like, it's really on top of you, really being annoying.
100%.
Oh, Markiplier. Oh, Markiplier.
And I do believe we are going to have one of the members of that winning team up on the stage to ask them a couple questions about how that set went for them, how they were feeling, how they played, any ideas they had going on. So hopefully we'll have one of those players up here very soon, just so we can get that little post-game interview for you all, just to get a good good idea of how they're playing. I believe we're going to have Kraft
I think
up
that
here.
is Kraft. Ooh, the sword
Right?
demon
Yes,
themselves.
it is. Let's
the
get
sword
Kraft up
demon,
here.
The sword demon. Oh, they're coming down.
They're making their way up. Come on up here, Kraft. Get your headset on.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Hey, Kraft. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Pretty good. How are you feeling after that set?
Pretty good. First game was kind of rough because my controller had motion drift. So my friend actually had to give me his controller the second game.
Mm-hmm.
It felt so much better. But luckily my team's goated, so they carried me game 1.
Yeah.
Hey, I love to hear that. You're confident with your team. You're confident in yourself, especially with even the minor mishaps of a controller. Take me a little bit about that, just that second game that you had there. What was the kind of mindset once you were able to get the, kind of those early picks going on and then pushing forward? I mean, you guys were in their spawn. You're not even that fully through first checkpoint. Take me through that kind of mindset.
So most of their weapons have very slow startup. So I was just thinking, like, our weapons could kind of just jump on top of them, especially as a stamper. Like, I could get a full charge and a one-shot off before any of them can splat me.
Yeah,
so I know if I just get in on them, I can just bully their team. And if I can't, I outrange their whole team into a pencil anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you do have a lot of range with Stamper. I think, like, heavy splatling range. So
it's about, yeah.
Yeah, I do have a question, too. Like, mostly 2 questions. Like, how long have you been playing Stamper? And, like, what's your game plan for your team during the whole event?
I started playing, 6-7 months after launch.
No, look at the crowd doing the 6-7, bro.
I'm like, I forgot, my bad.
Okay.
But continue.
Yeah, continue on.
Yeah, I've been on mainly Squeezer, but I also started doing Stamper for a while. And for this team, I like it a lot better because we already have Gluga, and Gluga and Squeezer have crazy overlap. So my goal is just kind of wait for Jay, either stall long enough for Jay or Sai, or Gluga and Bucket to get something. Or if they start pulling people, especially as soon as our Gluga Sai throws a Booyah, I know to just go.
Ooh,
So if you watch back, I usually wait for him to call, I have Booyah, and I'm just like, let it rip, and I just go with it.
Oh, Blade reference. Like, it was really beautiful to see that in play. Like, at least watching it, especially with your zips, it was, like, really aggressive. I would say, like, on top of the team at one point. I would say, like, also they were really good at grabbing attention. I would say, like, on the Bluefin map, we saw, like, you zipping and, like, the entire team looking at you was really, like, beautiful to, like, watch that happen. And, like, the gameplay was just amazing.
Zip, like, the best thing about it is you're more mobile than anything in the game. So if you could pull the attention of pretty much the entire team. And if they don't, then you could just zip on top of them or just pressure them with Stamper's long range. So you kind of force them to look at you. So usually I try to at least get 2 or 3 people and just call that for my team to move up because I know as soon as 2 or 3 of them are looking away, my whole team could just collapse on them.
Oh, that's beautiful. And I do have one more question. How does Zip feel on LAN compared to online?
Oh my God, it's so much better.
I'm so glad.
Figured.
I have like, online, it got definitely better after the last like netcode patch, I'd say. But like LAN, it's like you consistently know it's gonna work every time. There's no question of like, will the netcode do something weird? Is there lag or anything like that? It's just the armor always works, and as long as you're not the one messing it up, it's just very consistent.
Yeah, that's gonna be scary. I'm not excited to fight any Zips at all.
It's terrifying.
One of the last final questions I will ask you, Kraft. First, great start off to the day. Is there any teams that maybe in your group or just in general today that you have your eyes sought after that you want to be able to beat and try to prove today that you can be better, especially on LAN?
Well, I heard half of Moonlight is playing. I haven't had time to look at bracket too much because I just landed from Puerto Rico here like 12 a.m. this morning, if you can believe it.
That's exciting.
Crazy.
Also,
Okay.
to New York.
I barely made it. Thank you.
Yeah.
But
Okay,
also,
nice.
I know Ren's playing, and we Ren has Law Sigrex, her and Gabe.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I really want to beat that team.
Okay. Absolutely.
Ooh.
Well,
I
I'm
hope
excited.
we get on main stage because that game's going to be exciting.
Yeah, I'm excited. Like you already were. Might be a second time. I'm excited. I think if you get past groups, it'll definitely happen.
And Law has beaten me like once or twice in brackets, so I got some revenge.
Oh, there's rivalry.
Sigrex 2, actually, now I think about it.
yeah.
Hold on.
Gotta love that. Well, Kraft, thank you so much for coming on for the post-game win interview. Good luck with the rest of your matches today, and keep it up, dude.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
We'll do our best.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming out.